Today I have quite the random assortment of haul items for you. I've got a few things that I've managed to pick up on good deals and sales. A couple of things that I've also been thinking about for a while. The time has come, I finally decided to pull the trigger. And then some other just random tidbits that took my fancy and I wanted to share. As usual, links are below or in the shopping button on the screen. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably gonna love it here. So head on there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. We have got shoes, clothing, accessories, oddities, sunglasses. Okay, I think we're in for a little bit of a treat. I want to begin with, we're going to end on the Gucci. I'm going to begin with a piece that actually I have been thinking about since February. Cast our minds back. In February I was in Paris. I was gallivanting through those streets, having a nice little nibble on a baguette with some glorious French butter. And I stumbled into Balmain. And I saw this jacket, and at the time I was like, no, A, I think it's too expensive, B, I fell in love with another jacket, C, I had a Schiaparelli appointment. I left it, but I've been thinking about it since, and I have been stalking her. While I've been stalking her, I knew, as a lot of Balmain tends to do, she went into the sale. And so I got her 70% off on Essence. I'll tell you from and to and everything. It's this beautiful black crepe jacket. I was obsessed with how it like fell on me. It's such a good weight because you can layer this when the temperature drops a lot more and it still have like that white piping is just so contrasting and clean. Sort of westerny, do we not agree with the sort of the yoky sort of things here? However, there's also something about this that makes me think of like a beautiful silk custom monogrammed robe, right? With the fact that it has the Balmain Paris stitched in at the back of the neck. But yes, I'm obsessed with the contrasting. You know me, this with a black turtleneck. Pop, we're done. With a legging and a René Calvilla boot. Oh my gosh, that's the Cassie formula. It's easy, right? It's one of those, you're like, what do I put on? It needs to be black, great. And it's still giving, it's still got a bit of interest and story there. What size did I get? I got a size 38, I believe. Now this full price, I remember in euros, I think it was like 2,600, 2,800. In dollars, it was 3,290, and I got it for 987. 70% off. My size is hanging around. This is the sign that I needed. Also, I appreciate the fact that they also gave it to me with the Balmain hanger, because now I don't need to find another hanger. Wonderful, thank you so much. Shoes. I have 2 pairs of shoes in this haul. I have never had a pair of Gianvito Rossi's. Everybody's told me these are the most comfortable shoes, they're great, they're classics, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I'm aware. Again, I was scrolling, and as we know, I've also been intrigued by leopard print. I'm actually ashamed at how little leopard print I own. I think for somebody that, you know, enjoys the drama as much as I, she says in a black linen shirt, I have been slacking with my lack of leopard print. Anyway, so I saw these, and I was like, this I think is a fabulous piece that I will bring out time and time again, that gives me the leopard in a way that I can wear for sodding ever, really. Simple, yet effective. It's like a real, it's almost like a suede material. I believe that these are like a 4.5 inch sort of heel height. In terms of comfort, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't find these any less or more comfortable than something like a Manolo Hanghisi. I think all sort of pumps in this style, at this height, are all going to feel the same, to be honest. But I do like these. I think they look great. I'll insert some pictures of me wearing them from Fashion Week. True to size, a tiny bit on the snugger side. If I wanted a little bit more space, I could have done a 39.5, but I was like, it's suede, it's going to open up. And fair enough, it will do, and I would rather get the 39 and it open up a little bit than 9.5 and my heel be dragging in and out at the back. You know how it is. It's not a flip-flop, you know. Really happy with these. Very easy to style. As you know, I've also tried to focus on more closed-toe shoes this year because it seems everything I own is open-toe. And you know what? Sometimes it's nice not to have to feel like you need to rush to the spa on the corner to get a pedicure. I rarely buy things for a specific purpose. As in, some things it makes sense, like, okay, I'm going to a wedding. The dress code is X, I don't have anything, fine. But I was on a panel for YouTube. I knew I wanted to wear my De Femme jeans because I was like, those are going to be great for like a sitting situation, whatever. And then I found myself being like, I wonder what De Femme is doing these days. And I saw this jacket and it was on sale. And I thought that with the jeans is going to go so well. This jacket in general is a great jacket to just throw on with any pair of denim, a skirt, whatever. It's just a really fun twist on a tweed jacket, which we've seen in black. We've seen it done thousands and thousands of times, right? Look at that. Beautiful crystals, and then the smattering of it. Smattered around, she's sparkling, she's shining. But again, it's one of those you throw on and all of a sudden your look's gone in a different direction. I harp on about it. T-shirt, jeans, this done. Thank you very much, goodbye, you know? You don't even want to overthink it. I got this in a size 38, which is probably a very perfect fit. I could have also done a 40. Oh, so this I got on Louisa Via Roma and there was an extra 20% off going. So full price, it was $975. Then it went down to $390. Then there was an extra discount code, $312, and she looks fantastic. I just love, like, look how big the crystals are, and the crystals are green. Green! The De Femmes, they know what they're doing, as we know. Bag charms have been a thing. Now, I have seen the Fendi lollipop holder, and I am very much back and forth. I feel like maybe it has to happen, I don't know. It's very something that I would just collect. You know, I have like my oddities, my like designer little oddities that I like to collect. And I do like it. And I think that it's like fun and weird and interesting and whatever. Anyway, so I sort of had every intention to buy it. And then I was in Miami and I saw another little bag charm that they did. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes please, this has to happen. Now, annoyingly, they don't sell this online. And I believe it's only at the Fendi boutiques that sell Fendi perfume, okay? But this to me is genius, all right? So I have my little Fendi perfume here. But what's this? Well, well, well. This is such a cute idea. I'm sorry, I cannot get over it. Okay, here we have. It's lovely. Little jacket. They do this in two colours. I think this is the darker brown and then they have a lighter brown, okay? And it even has like the Fendi stripes on the inside, blah, blah, blah. Is it essentially an evolution of the Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer? A bit, yes, but this is fabulous. So I think there's 7 Fendi scents and you can choose any of those scents to match this. It comes with it, right? So like you buy this, the scent comes with it, you don't need to buy separate. I went for the La Baguette scent, which is like, it's a little bit light, but it's also warm and comforting. There's one that's a bit more oody that I was like, ooh, do I go for that or do I go for the Baguette? But I thought the Baguette was cute. I love her. I love her. I will never be without my perfume. And then let's see her in use. Okay, in situ. Let's make sure you're hanging forward. It's very cute. Oh, and I actually like that I chose this brown because I think it works with the vachetta. I mean, I'll put it on other bags as well, but she's the current favourite child, what can I say? It's incredible, okay? It's very cute. How much is it? Excellent question. Let's get out the receipt. It was a lot cheaper than the lollipop charm. $370. Do I still get the lollipop charm? Is it overkill? I might not use them both at the same time, but okay, let me know your thoughts. Another thing that you have seen, if you've seen my New York Fashion Week vlog, is I bought this Vivienne Westwood cardigan. This is the Eli cardigan, and I have the B cardigan, which is their like normal one. This is different. The composition is different. This feels a lot thicker compared to the B cardigan. Both are great, but the shape of this is really, the shape and the shading, okay? Because you've got this bulbous little arm situation that goes into nice and tight down the forearm, okay? So you can really zhuzh things up. And then you have all of this shading sort of around the titty areas that's like a little bit, it's like a little bit of a, ooh, an optical illusion even. I don't know. And then again, it really comes down nice and sort of tight on the bottom there. You know me, I'm not a red girl. tell me why this red. It's the shading that really helps me as well, I think, get over my red thing mentally. I've got another red item, but anyway. And I also really enjoyed how I styled it. But this is also, once again, something that you can do a nice little cardigan and jeans, a nice little, or open over a skirt like I did it, right? It's such a great piece. It's an interesting twist on your typical cardi. In terms of sizing, I got the size small, right? I think this was just done in like small, medium, large. There's stretch to it. I think they also do it in like a black and grey colourway as well, in case you are averse to red. I understand. Change of pace. This was another lovely little gift from a brand that I was absolutely not expecting. But I have been obsessed with the eyewear brand Deta for a long time, especially because they used to be on like, rappers used to wear them a lot, you know, that's my vibe. They very kindly sent me a fabulous pair of sunnies, and these are the LXN EVO. I believe they are a unisex style, and they do these in a number of different colours, right? So you've got your little seat there, you can put your little card in that, all of the, oh, my cleaning cloth. Deta is again one of those brands that everything's made in Japan, and this is the red and the gold. This is the sienna and yellow gold pair. Who is she with the red? I had to do it with the cardigan because it matched perfectly. As we know, my motto for this year in sunglasses has been, I am only interested in sunglasses that make me look like I own a record label. Hello, case in point, we're tick, tick, tick. They're actually not, they're a little bit narrower than my recent ones that I've got. The gold details, honestly, they just set everything off. And then, so I think they also do it in like a grey, a blue, a black. What an incredible, what a very welcome gift. So amazing. I mean, my gosh, I've been gifted 2 pairs of sunglasses recently. What's going on? What's going on? Either way, I'm not going to question it. Thank you so much. Shout out to Deta. Next up, we have some more jewellery. Alexis B. Is it shameful that I have only made my first Alexis B purchase this month? Yes. But the thing is that I knew if I were to go into the shop, I would love it, okay? So I was trying to steal myself away. I wasn't ready for the amount of really good stuff, and also I think the pricing is pretty great. So this is like costume jewellery. Everything is plated, so if you are allergic and things like that, you don't really need to worry too much. Let me demonstrate. Okay, so I got these. I think these are the molten silver hoops. They also do them in gold. I mean, I'm wearing silver hoops today, but I would not say that these are, you know, I would say that they're maybe distant cousins twice removed. But do you see what I mean? Like, these are the ones that I was wearing, obviously. And then these, they've got a little bit more shine, bit of interest. I like that sort of, the way that it's a little bit jagged, almost, gives it a bit of fluidity. You know what I mean. While I was in there, I had to get this little choker. Again, they do this in the gold, and I really like where it sits. Like that, perfect. I love this sort of like, it's nice and high on the clavicle, all right? It's gonna pop nicely with like a shirt. It's even if you've got a quite a high necked or like a mock neck t-shirt, again, just a nice little pop. And I think also a lot of my costume jewellery tends to be more like gold focused. I like the fact that they had the silver options as well. And then there is a smattering of crystals here that almost looks like a geode sort of thing. But basically, I've now unleashed a monster because I love everything in there. There's so many great, great pieces. I went to the preview in my New York Fashion Week vlog. If you haven't watched, hint, hint. It was, I was quite, it's pretty good. It is, I promise. And you'll see some more just like insane pieces that are just so, they're statement-y, they have more wearable pieces. I just really like it. It's a problem. Sabato's got me. I've spoken about my thoughts on New Gucci and all of that, okay? However, I'm also honest. And I told you that I liked these shoes. If you followed me on Instagram, I've been looking at these shoes. I have also mentioned it on this channel. So, I got in touch with my lovely Gucci SA here. If you need a Gucci SA in New York, go to Jalen. He's at Worcester Street in Soho. He's English. Come on. Anyway, and I was like, listen, tell me when these shoes come in. I would like to have a look. They do these shoes in a few colourways. Interestingly enough, not everywhere in the world has the same order. So certain ones the US did not get, certain colourways the US did not get, whatever. This is the only colourway that has the GG debossed into it. The rest of them are smooth leather, okay? And you know me. I could have got the normal version, but I did also the new packaging. Interesting. Did we see? With the Ancora Rosso box, the dust bags are white. Okay, yeah, very quiet luxury, whatever. Anyway. You know I love a platform. Don't act surprised, okay? These are a typical little Gucci loafer with a horse bit, and she is sodding 6 inches. She's got a nice chunky heel on her, an even chunkier platform. And when I tell you, if we're going to talk about comfort, these are way more comfortable than the Gianvito Rossis. There we go. If you don't want to believe me, that's on you. But these are, because all of that, you end up, you're walking on, what is that? 3 inches, 2.5 possibly, I don't know. Okay, but it feels a lot less. The weight of these is also a really good in between. They're not too light that you're going to feel emboldened walking willy-nilly and then twist your ankle and next thing you know you're in A&E. But they're also not heavy that you have to like kick your foot forward as per my Versace Avitas platform. Also my only red shoe. Again, I told you this is the only colour that they're doing it with the GGs embossed. I will show you on the foot. True to size, 39, 39. Gucci shoes, especially trainers, can come up very big. Don't know if it's because new collection or whatever, it was perfect. They look great, they look really cute. I wouldn't wear these with a trouser unless the trouser was like hitting me at the ankles, and I don't have any ankle swingers, so it looks like it's a skirt or a dress moment for me only currently. Light gold hardware on the horse bit and on the buckle on the side, and there is a bit of adjustability there so you can, you know, make sure she's nice and slinging back around the back of your ankles and heels. You know, when they came out with the platforms, I thought that was it for me, and then I tried them on and I was hugely disappointed. So I'm glad that when these came, I was like, okay. I think the proportions are great. Like, the chunkiness of that matches the chunkiness of this heel. If this was thinner, it wouldn't look right. If this was thicker, it wouldn't look right. Yeah. They've nailed this. There you go. Let me know what was your favourite piece, if any. I'm going to leave a link to another video over here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. And in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.